the auditorium. We have the arrival of chief guest, respected principal ma'am, and coordinators. Anton Frank said, and I quote, "To accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream. Not only plan, but also believe." Namaskar to one and all present here. I, Rohani Mata, on behalf of Ideal Fraternity, extend a very warm welcome to our guests, proud parents, PTA body members, and dear students. Today, I feel privileged and honored to stand here in front of you and acknowledge the remarkable achievements of our brilliant students for the session 2022-23 who've made an immense contribution to our school and society. These outstanding students exhibit such qualities that will help them in achieving their goals and also bring glory and success to school. The ceremony is not just to celebrate the achievements of our students, but also to give due regard to the values and morals which these awardees exemplify, like discipline, regularity, compassion, and zeal for learning. Today's children will be adults of tomorrow. They will be the creators and shapers of the future of this nation. Their quality and personality will determine the kind of destiny that guides the nation. Therefore becomes obligatory for every nation, every society to nurture a strong, healthy, and intellectual youth force. Taking this very thought further, Ideal believes in not just looking for academic qualifications, but also for personal attributes like leadership, teamwork, determination, flexibility, confidence, self belief, respect, and empathy in order to bring about qualities of a responsible global citizen. Today, we are indeed honored to have amongst us an inspiring personality, Major Sanjay Tanwar, as our chief guest. Major Sanjay Tanwar has been awarded Gallantry Award, the Shauर्य Chakra for Rajput Regiment 58 Rashtriya Rifles in 2007. Sir has been awarded twice with Sena Medal, 23 years of experience with defense and corporate world. Major Tano has played leadership roles in facilities management domain at national and regional level with various MNCs with over a period of 12 years, and he's currently working as Executive Director with Stargate Services Private Limited. I extend a hearty welcome to you, sir. May I now request Principal Ma'am to kindly felicitate sir with a planter. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. You're requested to kindly be seated. People say that music is one of the most magical things in the world. If that is true, we can say that we have some of the best magicians here with us today. Coming up next is an incredible song, You Raise Me Up, written by Josh Groban, created to make the listeners feel, grasp, and believe in their inner spirituality and happiness. You raise me up, I can stand on You raise me up, so I can stand on oh, praise me, go on, so I'm strong. I just put your life in. They come to say, I just put your life in. That I know, you are the light. That I know, to give me the light. I just to say that you are the Lord, you are the Lord, you are the Lord. Say that you are the Lord, you are the Lord, you are the And that is what this melodious song touched the deepest corners of our hearts and has captivated our souls. Thank you to School Choir for this symphonic rendition. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader, said John Quincy Adams. On this note, I request our respected Principal Ma'am, Dr. Sudha Acharya, to address the August gathering present here. Ma'am is a charismatic head of this institution, a spring of incessant energy, and a repository of wisdom.
Namaskar and a very good morning to all of you, dear parents, and to our esteemed chief. I feel privileged to address all of you today in a rainy morning, and I'm so happy that you could make it today. And you are celebrating your children's success. Really cheer for them. It may be a small milestone they have achieved, but it will long-lasting impression in their life. Today, when we are celebrating Scholar Badge, so for me, definition of scholar is little different. Don't treat them as scoring machine because they have scored very well, and on the basis of marks they may come on the stage today. But we will highlight what kind of human beings they have been and what is their achievement. Because ITL believes in holistic education. We don't only hone the cognitive capabilities of our students, but we are nurturing them to be global citizens in this world. As I say, my life is always with head, heart, and hands, giving back to the society. Um, Yesterday, I was reading some book, and there is a new book which has come, Power of Curiosity, written by our former education secretary, Mrs. Savita Kapoor. Reading that. So, what is the power of curiosity, which is lying inside you? You know, so while I was reading, I was thinking more about like how what activity does to nurture them so that they become morally, socially, ethically responsible citizens and who can do something for the society, not only living for them, but living for others. That's my basic thought process when I joined this school with a vision and mission that this school is for all. When you enter the school, you must have gone through so many times. It is loud and clear. We accept each and every child unconditionally who they are. And then, if a comforting, caring, compassionate environment, conducive environment is given, I believe every child can learn and thrive unto their best. So, the other day, I would tell you one word that is Kaizen. Are you aware? Kaizen. Little bit Kaizen for all of us today. That's what I thought of talking to you. This is a Japanese style of management. Many parents may know. And Kaizen and Ikigai. I know you. So, incremental, they know that incremental capital output ratio in that study. And basically, my subject is economics. And that's why maybe I got fascinated by this word incremental improvement. That is Kaizen. Japanese, a lot of it they talk about quality circle, circle time. So wherever you are, now you are in school, next you will be entering into higher institution, your university. Next, you may enter into corporate life or your work life. Everywhere this Kaizen can work. Incremental improvement. What do I mean by incremental improvement? You can't transform your life overnight. Little small step every day can bring a lot of changes, huge changes in everybody's life. So in the school, what Kaizen would mean for all of us? Maybe many times I get complaint later from parents that school is not properly displayed. Yeah, washrooms are not cleaned. Yeah, your classroom is not clean. You will never find such kind of letter in Japan. They believe in cleaning their own classroom. If I find that classroom is not clean, then let's sit together in a circle and let's come up with our own ideas. How can we improve this situation? Can we come up with a piece of law? I'll just clean my own desk. So in the process, if all of us are doing, the classroom is clean, isn't it? If you are in the second floor and the corridor is there, and there is a wall also, there is a railing also, how best we can display it? You know, can we convert that wall into a wall of knowledge? Can we convert that wall into a green wall? Or the corridor, can we place few millet plants, which is going on now? So little changes, and then can we make our classroom litter free? Can the dustbin go out of the class and behind the door, then end of the corridor and finally vanish? So when finally vanish means we are not creating any litter. So it doesn't happen one day. That is Kaizen. That is incremental improvement. Wherever you. If I relate it to your life stories, I have related it to my life. So what little improvement I can do in my life, whatever I do, I study, I work, um, I'm in charge of so many beautiful human beings here, my teachers, whom I treat because it is mostly 98% female folk. So I treat them as my princess. I call them like that also. So can I bring benefit in their life? Can I take care of them? Similarly, every child. So in my life, Kaizen has got a lot of influence. I'm influenced by that. In your life, you study, you know, you come to school, and like my head boy, head girl, all my prefectural body, they're sitting here. They have been given the leadership skill, organizational skill you are learning here, coordination, consultation with each other, collaboration, critical thinking. When you organize an event, everything is not given to you. Whatever you demand, it may not be possible. Like this time, auditorium was not available for your rehearsal, you know. So today only it was given that have a run through and present it. So you thought something else? How best we can do in this situation? This is a challenge given to you. Took it up. So you thought that how we can give our best. Sat together, discussed. So much has been gone into it. So when you get up in the morning also, little bit change in my study habit, maybe all the strategy. When I go to school, how I manage myself, how I maintain a balance between my coaching and my class and my homework and parents' expectation, peer expectation, self expectation. Everything you are managing, isn't it? If I tell you children who are sitting here, raise your hand. Will you do that? I'm asking you, just raise your hand, all of you. Okay. Little extra stretch it. Raise your hand straight. Wow. What is the difference? If I ask a primary child, primary big child, class 1, raise your hand. Yes, ma'am. Class 12, raise your hand. This is what happened when I asked that raise your hand to the fullest possible extension you did. But there is a limit how much stretch you can do your hands. But what I mean to say that at the first go, you don't give your 100% potential. There is always scope for improvement. And this is a positive sign. Got it? Because every time you think all of us are utilizing just 70% or 60% of our inherent capacity. We have more to give to ourselves, give to your parents, give to the society and community at large. So we never exert ourselves at the first go, and then we don't work towards perfection at the first go. My teachers are sitting here also. Every day they must be hearing the same line. Why don't you work towards perfection? If a paper has come to me, 10 of you just go through it and flawless. So then I think that yes, a lot of work has gone into it. So, but we don't do that. That's human being, isn't it? But we know incremental improvement can happen. There is a lot of scope for improvement. That's Kaizen. So if you get up in the morning and say that wherever you are lacking, maybe maths you are faltering, or accounts, or physics, or legal studies, somewhere, how do we do best? Got it? So you think about it. You come to school, you do a lot of work. How can I improve? Whatever I'm doing, what kind of innovation and new ideas, thoughts I can share, exchange, I improve, I empower myself and then others also. Similarly, how can I improve my feelings towards others, emotion towards your parents, towards your friends, towards all the human beings who are around you, the world around you, isn't it? When I say feeling, it's not sympathy, I'm talking about empathy. So, how do you feel? Can you improve that? These days, we talk a lot of things that this generation do not respect money. There is no value for money. Do not respect elders. है ना? So हम बोलते रहते हैं. It is true for every generation. When I was also like you, my parents were talking like. So if I say 1/2 is half, 2/4 is also half, 4/8 is also half, 16/32 is also half. So 16 is a huge number, 1 is a small number. But the ratio remains the same. है ना? In life. That's what I mean to tell you. That always give your best, try to give your best. There is always scope for improvement. And then किसी से मैंने सुना था कि आप न्यूनतम से स्टार्ट करें एंड सरलता की अभ्यास करें. Start with smallest. Practice simply. This will also say yes. Yes, it can be. If you think that now I'm scoring 45, I'm just telling you in terms of marks because that is better understood by parents. That is what is told to me by my student group. They only understand marks. We are nothing for them. Our happiness doesn't matter. If we score 1900, they feel happy, so we feel happy. This is pathetic. When you give target to your children, it's good because you are motivating them to achieve the best. But when they achieve, be a part of their happiness. I see parents here, they do not spare even half an hour, half a day to come here and be a part of their happiness. This I saw in investiture ceremony also. So when your child is becoming head boy, head girl, joint secretary of environment club, yeah, TEDx president, it's a big thing for them and it has meaning. It has given them their identity. They have worked hard for it. But when they got the badge and SAS, you don't have time for them. And this scar will remain forever in their heart. And they open up with me. So they give us target. When we achieve, next target is ready. Next target is ready. When do we celebrate? So happiness is a choice. It is within. It doesn't depend on extraneous factors. So in this kind of situation, also find your own happiness. How you remain happy. Isn't it? So that's my basic request, a simple request to parents. Be a partner in their happiness, their sorrow, their expectation. They expect themselves from them. Self expectation is very high. Peer expectation is very high. They want to be accepted by another group whom they think that they should be into that group. That pressure is there and your pressure. The 16, 17-year-old boys and girls. So वो भी लाइफ की challenges के थ्रू जा रहे हैं. So हम उनके साथ दें. और एक बात मैं आपको यहाँ बताना because और senior parents are sitting here and all cream of school उनके parents बैठे हुए. So कभी आप लोग भी ऐसे बात ना करें. Few children told me because I spent 3 hours, I think, whole day speaking to them. Those who wanted to become one member of our school council. While talking to them, some children told me Unknowingly, maybe you are speaking to them. We have given you admission is a very good school, Central ESC school, good tuition, coaching center, individual room, laptop, iPhone, whatever you asked. Now give us mark. So this is not investment, and you are asking for return on your investment. Mind it. Children take it to their heart, and they come, and school is a place for socialization, no inhibition. So you level your emotion and you speak up. It provides them an opportunity. So when they talk like that, we feel very sad. It's not like that. School is not returning back a product. We are talking about human beings, humanization of education. Technology may go ahead. Who is using it? Who is controlling it? Human being. So technology without human face is nothing. Will not do good for others. It's just technical. So that's why when you are dealing with these children and they have so much to give back to society and they have their own passion, interest, attitude, liking and disliking, we must respect that. Last time they came and said that, ma'am, we want to have a debate competition where we want to discuss LGBTQ. Go ahead, no problem. We can discuss Manipur violence, it is happening. We can go ahead because they are the future citizens. Why should I restrict them? Let me know their thought process which is going on. And then if there is any misunderstanding, can I correct it? Or can I put my thought process there? That's how we have to nurture. So that communication is very, very important. In family, have a circle time in your family also. Again, I'm coming to Kaizen. Circle time in your family where all of you sitting together. Children can ask you, Papa, how was your day? Mummy, how was your day? Isn't it? Can we improve each other's position somewhere? Can we bring happiness together? So that's quality time. That's maybe you may not spend 10 hours with your children every day. We can spare 2 hours, but that 2 hours is quality time where we empower each other, where we support each other, and we share what is happening in our life. And I would request parents to share your failures. When you accepted no from somebody, it can be your parents, it can be your boss, it can be from your spouse, wherever. Whatever you want, instant gratification doesn't happen in reality. We always do not get what we want in our life. They should understand that. Accepting no, saying no when it is required. And they should understand the boundary. There is always a physical boundary, there is always an emotional boundary also. As parents, we respect our as teachers, we respect their boundaries, their emotional boundary, their physical boundary, how much we can stress them. Similarly, at home also, even between husband and wife, there has to be a me time where we want to do anything. We can read a book, we can listen to music, we can do whatever, but that's me time. Do we really give that much space to each other in our household? So these are few things we can think of. So as I said, my last line will be that start from the smallest and practice the easiest. Then your mind will also say, yes, you can do. And in UP, all of you must have read yesterday how unfortunate the incident has happened. UNESCO has banned smartphone in school. So I was called in national channel where I maintained a balance. I cannot ban smartphone in school because sometimes they use it constructively. And I know that they're going for coaching, they will reach home, so there is safety and security point. So we have allowed them, they bring those smartphone phone and then deposit it with the teachers, and while going back, they can take. So any technology cannot be banned. But you know what is the repercussion of this smartphone? पहले जमाने में हम पूछते थे आज किसकी शक्ल देख के दिन शुरू किया था, दिन ऐसा ही जाएगा। अब तो हम सब लोग एक ही शक्ल देख रहे हैं मोबाइल फोन की उठते ही, है ना? सोते हुए मोबाइल फोन देखते, उठते हुए देखते हैं हर वक्त। सो वो मोबाइल बॉक्स के ऊपर नहीं लिखा था that you live with me all the time and hold this one only. So it is not so. So how smartly you are using the smartphone. In UP, one of the school or college, one girl phone was confiscated by the school because it is not acceptable that you use in your classroom, in your corridor, and it reached principal's room as per school rule, and the girl committed suicide. Means so much addiction to this mobile phone or smartphone, she thought she can't live without it. Up to this condition we have reached. I was talking to Dr. Nagpal, who is a renowned, Jitendra Nagpal, who is a renowned psychiatrist. He said 2 class 9th girls have been admitted in Munjal Hospital. You know what is addiction, smartphone addiction? They can't sleep in night. So हम टेक्नोलॉजी को अपने ऊपर इतना हावी होने दे रहे हैं कि टेक्नोलॉजी is controlling our life. So now that girl committed suicide, and the class teacher who confiscated the phone and the principal both are arrested yesterday. And then the whole UP school and college, they have come up together because I'm in those groups like principal and all those. They are saying that how do we nurture these children? How do we give them values? That inside the school premises, you are coming here to do something constructive, to learn something, to share something, to exchange something. So many friends are there. You talk to them, not sit with your mobile phone, smartphone. So why I narrated this story? It happened yesterday only. You can check also. So unfortunate that I have seen young parents, Candy Plus में जो nursery KG, parents are so proud. घर पे अगर गेस्ट आया, ये ना YouTube खोल के ये कर सकता है, वो कर सकता है. Because we don't have time for them. When we come back from office, हम भी mobile phone के साथ, and we think that let children be engaged so that they don't disturb us. So बहुत सारे गैजेट दे देते हैं, thinking that we are taking very good care of them. And ये चलता रहता है क्लास 9 तक. जब हम उस टाइम में टोकते हैं, पेरेंट्स सुनते नहीं है. बट वो आते हैं जब 11th में and 12th में, marks will determine their career, their life. Then they say, मैम आप ही बोलो, हमारे कंट्रोल में नहीं. ये तो सुनते ही नहीं है. अब आप इनकी फोन अपने अलमीरा में रख दो. That's high time. So that the behavior has been really raised, and it is habituated, addicted, not habituated. It's so bad. So values can be, values, I never think that that can be preached. We have to be role model. If we talk to our children, that communication flow goes on in your family, then there is no need of a smartphone. I know without smartphone now we can't think of our survival, but can we eat dinner together without the phone? Let's make it a rule, isn't it? Can we just in the evening have a circle time in our house? Same thing in our classroom, in our staff room, everywhere. Where there is a problem, let's sit together. So when I said stretch your hand, there is a limit to stretch your hand, but there is no limit to think, to imagine, to explore, and to do more. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Your erudite vision will definitely enlighten our students and lead them to path of glory. Parents are requested to kindly keep their cell phones on silent mode. Thank you. I express my gratitude to principal ma'am, teachers, and parents for their support and collective efforts towards the development of these young talents, grooming them to achieve something substantial in life, and above all, raising them with a benign attitude. Whatever our students have achieved so far would never have been possible without your constant endeavor. जिस जिंदगी को हम फिक्र में जिए, उस जिंदगी को ये फक्र से जिए. अंतर बस इतना है कि हम वेतन के लिए जिए और वो वतन के लिए. On this note, I request our chief guest, Vidya Sanjay Kanwar, to address the distinguished group.
So, very good morning to start off principal ma'am, proud parents, teachers, and definitely the young champs who are on the batch. At the outset, I think I would like to extend my gratitude to the principal ma'am for inviting me here. And this invitation actually takes you to the memory lane of your school days. And coming back to a couple of days back, I was just having a conversation with one of the teacher of the school, Minu ma'am, and she was saying that when you come to school, you're also expected to be delivering a speech. So when it comes to speech, I think I'm not a very great advocate or believer of a speech, because to me it appears that it's a one-way of communication, and any communication which is one way to me appears more of a gap, because then you have plenty of it and you can keep talking about it. I think at any stage or any platform, I personally feel, and today I completely agree to Principal Ma'am when she says that a lot of pressure on everyone, right from parents to students, and that pressure is more of performance, more of excelling in whatever you do in life. And definition of performance or success is very difficult. Everyone thinks that maybe scoring good marks or maybe achieving a rank or a career which is very very glorifying could be the right parameter of seeing whether a person or a student or a family for that matter is successful. I think when it comes to me, and that's why I said I don't believe in giving speeches. I think I personally feel that the best way of communication is either two ways, where one can have interaction or just sharing experience. Because I personally feel sharing experience is something which is uh, very very personal, and I think what you take away from that experience is up to an individual's prudence and maturity. I can just share experience of my life, because I think I personally feel, and a lot of people keep asking me that you started your career very early in the army, at a very illustrious, very eventful tenure within the army, getting 5 military awards and eliminating, more than dozens of militants and all that stuff. And people really get excited about it. And people want to really hear about what you've done, how you killed those militants, which you keep seeing in those glorified web series that you see, special operations forces. But I think more than anything else, which I talk to people and I talk to uh, them in a very different aspect of life, which is a very different perspective of army. And I think that is what I want to share with you. So it's not about having those high octane melodrama or something. It's more about a very soft aspect of life, and that is what has shaken me up as this person. And I think at the age of 24, it really transformed my personality and my thoughts. And I thought that's worth sharing with all of you. So this is when I was posted in the Northeast, and as part of infantry, you have your role, which is close combat. And you keep hearing those names, which is Lashkar-e-Taiba, Hilful Hindi, all those things sound very, very, different to you when it comes to newspaper or media. But when you actually meet these groups, they have a very different level of operation. So we used to really operate in kind of on specific information go after these. I had a batchmate who can have even name now. His name was Vijay, and we were very close. Right from academy days, we got together. A very close camaraderie, because the relationship was very, very different. Spending your entire day together. And as a matter of coincidence, he happened to be part of the same battalion attachment where I was. So we were sharing room and kind of, being staying in a remote area, you spend a lot of time together talking to each other. And this guy got recently engaged, so he would really speak to his girlfriend throughout the night. He would have those big bills. That point of time used to really have these steady calls. It's typically reach out to STD operator and call up, and head over heels in love with his, fiance. So when you go out and carry out these operations, there are two teams. One is kind of who's coordinating the area, and the other one is who's going inside the house where the militants are hiding, and that's the assault team. So me and Vijit used to be part of assault team. people got in the village and we get inside the house and have that close engagement with the relatives. And when you would have seen it when things at times go wrong, you have a little hunch that something is not going right. And for the first time, I just told him, I said, you be part of the cotton team, let's not get inside. So I'll go inside and you remain in the cotton area. And he, for whatever reasons, he agreed to it. So he's part of the cotton team, which is little lesser riskier in terms of degree of risk. And I, along with the team, got inside the house. And a firefight ensued. Militants were inside, and we got a couple of guys shot down. One militant started running, and Vijit was sitting at a vantage point as part of cotton. He saw a couple of militants fleeing the village. He chased them, and he took a shot on a guy. He fell down, and he assumed that the guy has actually got hit because he actually got hit. And he was chasing the next guy, least realizing that the guy who he shot down was not dead, so he was still alive. So he got up and he fired with it. And this guy, while he was wearing a bulletproof, but there's a gap between two plates, so he got hit on the left side of his heart. So he fell down, and I was just seeing it from almost a distance of about 100, 150 meters. And for me, like seeing him getting a hit was like your world is collapsing down. So I just chased, irrespective of what happened, I just picked him up and I just put him in the vehicle that we had. And we are rushing him to the nearest field hospital. As 24, 25 years old guy, when I look back at that incident, that 45 minutes of my life was very, very difficult. Because I was looking at his eyes, I was telling him, Tiger, don't go. We're just reaching hospital. And this guy was kind of holding my hand and was just hoping against hope that he just makes it to the hospital. Unfortunately, he did not survive. Next 15 days, I think was the most difficult time of my life because everything I would look at, right from his coffee mug to his t-shirt to his room to his music stuff, everything is like would remind me of him. And why I'm sharing this incident with you is not to actually tell you what happens in the army, but what doesn't get to know as a fact when it comes to all of us. We have a lot of expectation, a lot of hopes from our kids, and that hope is more about success, about as ma'am rightly said, कितना स्कोर किया है 90%, तुम्हारे 90 आए उसके 95 आए उसके 97 आए उसके 98 आए वो 90 में निकल गया. And if you look at the same perspective from kids, from teachers, will call them student and you call them your kids. They also have stopped somehow valuing what they're getting because we have made them mechanics. The thought process is very mechanical. We have invested in you, we have given you all the facility, and therefore you need to perform. And that also starts getting reflected in the behavior of our children because they also think that it's an investment parents are doing, and therefore they also need to perform. And if they do, the criteria of success is how much they score and what they actually do in life. No one is actually bothered about what he wants to or what she wants to become. That half an hour of me driving Vigil to the field hospital was for me was a transformation because I was thinking if given a chance, Vijit would go like to his parents and would sincerely like to tell them as to how much he loved his father, how much he loved his sister, how much he loved his fiancé and probably teacher and every individual he was associated with. But in the process, somewhere he just lost valuing every relationship that he had. He somehow missed the opportunity to go and tell them as to how precious the life he had and what he could have actually done of that life. And likewise, if I would have got his parents there, they would have just hugged him and said, "Son, अगर तुम army officer नहीं भी बनते कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, तुम 90% score नहीं भी करते कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता." But I think what really valued for us, जिससे फर्क पड़ता होता कि तुम शायद हमारे साथ रहते. And I think हम day to day जो walk of life है, रोज की जो मारामारी है, उसमें शायद ये भूल जाते हैं कि हम जो चीज हमारे पास है उनको वैल्यू करना भूल जाते हैं. And I think that is what is most important. I personally feel that we should just go back and introspect, because मेरा मानना ये है, I tell my tomatoes also, they say हमने आज ये book पढ़ी है, हमने आज ये सुना है. I said don't read too much, and that's a very different thing I'm saying. Probably a lot of teachers would not agree to me, a lot of parents would not agree to me, because you have believed in that conventional thinking कि जितना पढ़ोगे उतना ज्यादा सीखोगे. मेरा मानना ये है कि आप जितना पढ़ते हो एक किसी का thought process है जो आपके दिमाग में आता है. You're not thinking yourself. जितने भी concept है, someone has made that concept, but you're not introspecting. I personally feel that you should have a dynamic thinking. You should introspect, because जब आप introspect करोगे, जब आप सोचते हो, तो आप अपने individual की अंतरात्मा को check करते हो कि मुझे क्या मिला है, मुझे क्या करना चाहिए. A lot of people can give you ज्ञान. In fact, when I go to those management discussions, I can throw management jargons and speak English and vocabulary. The idea of talking to you is not about delivering speech which is full of management jargons, acronyms, and vocabulary. It is more about making you feel that I think introspection करना बहुत जरूरी है. चाहे वो बच्चे हों, चाहे पेरेंट्स हो, because आप introspect करोगे तो आपको लगेगा कि how fortunate you are. जब सुबह उठते हैं और हमारे घर में बिजली आ रही होती है, हम टैप ऑन करते हैं, पानी आ रहा होता है, हम ब्रेकफास्ट टेबल पे जाते हैं, डाइनिंग टेबल पे जाते हैं, हमें खाना मिल रहा होता है. I think for us it's a given thing. हमें ऐसा लगता है कि ये बहुत से big deal. मतलब खाना मिल रहा है तो यार अगर हमें नहीं मिल रहा है तो वो क्यों नहीं मिल रहा. I headed facilities for a couple of very behind multinational clients, and I used to be the head of Asia Pacific global head at a couple of places. And people used to talk, and I've seen a lot of girls, boys, they walk up to me. You see, it's not working. I said, it's not working. No, it's very hot. And आप temperature देखोगे तो 24-25 डिग्री होता है. कहते कोई कैब लेने आ रही है ऑफिस जाने के लिए, step inside the गाड़ी, you're not really appreciative of what you're getting, but you're cribbing about it. Trust me, I think अगर आप एक दिन एक high altitude area में spend करके देखेंगे तो actually get to know what the real definition of hardship is. So my humble request to all of you would be, and it's not something that I want to give up advice or ज्ञान, because I strongly, I don't believe in these things. I personally feel that you should just see life around. You should value what you have. So every student, I would just request, when you go back, tell your parents, express your love to them, because you are very, very fortunate to have parents. You're very, very fortunate to have the system that you have. You're very, very fortunate to have such a loving and caring teachers that you have. And likewise, my request and humble request to parents is that stop judging kids. Every student, every child is very, very different, and everyone has very different strength. So start values, start loving it, and start respecting what you have, because as like when जब चीज जाती है सामने से तब आप realize करते हो कि how valuable it was when it was there. So that's the only humble request I have, and I'm really very, very honored to be part of this. And thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your inspiring words. Ma'am will call you. No student ever attains very eminent success by simply doing what is required of him. It is the amount and excellence of what is over and above the required that determines the greatness of ultimate distinction. May now invite on stage Ms. Kritika Agustin, class representative for class 12, to announce the achievement of class 12 board examination.
Thank you, Rohani ma'am. Namaskar sir, Namaskar ma'am, Namaskar to one and all present here. I take great pride in announcing the names of the stars of class 12 for the academic session 22-23, whose devotion and commitment brought them excellent results. May I request coordinator class 12, Mr. Sharma, to please be on stage. Estee Lauder said, and I quote, "I never dreamt of success. I worked for it." The quote truly defines the results showcased by our dear students of class 12, that success isn't about greatness, it's about consistency. Thank you. With this, I take great pride. different academics, but she has also participated in various inter and intra-school events. Ladies and gentlemen, huge round of applause for our school topper. She's really made us proud. Let me now call on stage Common Stream topper Hannah Bhatia, our head girl for the session 22-23. Hannah has been awarded for her outstanding academic performance with an aggregate of 97.5%. Hannah has proficiency in English and business studies. Hannah has always made the school proud. She's been a part of various national level school seminars and has been receiving the prestigious Scholar Badge for this past successive 11 years. Ladies and gentlemen, huge round of applause for Hannah Bhatia. With an aggregate of 96%, I invite Ritvik Kumar as the science stream topper. Ritvik has an outstanding academic performance and proficiency in chemistry. It is my proud privilege to announce that Ritvik was selected in top 10 startup ideas in India by Think Startup IIT Delhi. Ritvik is not only academically a brilliant performer, he's also secured the second position in cricket fitness. I request parents of Avni Sharma to please be on stage. So your presence will motivate our students. Please be on stage. Avni is a science stream topper with an aggregate of 96%. She's been rewarded for outstanding academic performance and proficiency in English. Avni is a dedicated and sincere student with confidence and dynamic personality. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Let me now call on stage Pranav Sethi for his outstanding academic performance with an aggregate of 96%. He is the science topper. He's systematic, focused, adjustable with an amicable personality. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a huge round of applause for Pranav? Thank you. Now we have on stage Agrima Agrawal for her outstanding academic performance and proficiency in economics. Agrima has represented school in various inter-school events for Commerce Stream. Thank you. Coming up next on stage is Ananya Chakki for her outstanding performance in academics and proficiency in sociology. Ananya took up the role of editor for School's Economic, Maths and Legal Studies magazine. She has an article published on feminism in India News Network. Thank you. Next on stage is Vansha Lekha, being awarded for outstanding academic performance. She has represented school various zonal level basketball tournaments. Besides sports, Vansha also has keen interest in social service and has been an intern with two NGOs for Skarahat and Smile Foundation. Thank you. Let me now call upon stage Anj Singhal for his outstanding academic performance. Balanced, self-reliant, and responsible are words that truly describe art. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our proud scholars. Please, can we have a huge round of applause for each one of them? Thank you. Next, I call upon stage Pranvi Jain for her outstanding academic performance. She has proficiency in accountancy. Pranvi is friendly and responsible. Thank you. Now I call upon Pooja Rana for her outstanding academic performance. She has a perfect 100 in web application and proficiency in geography. Pooja is focused, confident, and is well aware of various topics that concern the society. She's sensible about voicing her concerns and social issues. Thank you. Now I call upon Akshat Walia for his outstanding academic performance. He has proficiency in accountancy. Meticulous and organized are the two words that really describe Akshat. He has participated in various inter-school commerce events. Fabulous. Congratulations, Arshad. Smile. Thank you. Now, I now call upon Gulleen Kaur Arora for her outstanding academic performance. She has proficiency in English. Gulleen is well disciplined, a good listener, and always carries a positive attitude with herself. Thank you. I now call Priyal Fuller for her outstanding academic performance. Priyal has participated in various inter-school events. She's a gifted actor and has played lead role in many theatrical plays, including The Annual Day in 2019. Her mastery at dialogue delivery and improvisations have won her several compliments. I now call upon Amrita Saini for her outstanding academic performance. She has proficiency in biology. Apriti is dedicated and sincere. She has participated and also organized various rallies during the Environment Week to create awareness among students about various environmental issues. Priya Verma for her outstanding academic performance. Besides academics, she's participated in various zonal competitions in class 7 and then she won the silver medal in class 9. She won the gold medal. She's also participated in various panel discussions, Shark Tanks, Olympiads, quizzes organized in school. I now call upon Samyang Chen for his outstanding academic performance. He has good communication and time management skills. Thank you. I now call upon Tanishka for an outstanding academic performance. She has proficiency in English and sociology. I would also like to mention that she's participated in several activities and was awarded the Best Student Parliamentarian and the Best Speaker Proposition in the Mock Parliament, Best Speaker Opposition in Overton Debate Competition, second position district level art competition, and she's also participated in PM's Mentoring Yuva Scheme under National Book Trust of India. Next, I call upon Shaina Verma for her outstanding academic performance. Shaina is talented and an expressive student who has good communication skills. She never fails to uplift the mood of everyone around her. Next, I call upon Simran Chandra for her outstanding academic performance. Simran is an optimistic and praiseworthy student. She's a brown belt in karate and has innumerable achievements over the span of her school life. Thank you. I now call upon Somit Simran for his outstanding academic performance. Medically, Somit prefers to work with perfection. He has bagged several medals in Olympiad. He has participated in several workshops and was selected in inaugural session of Intel AI for Youth. Next, I call upon Sanj Dhankar for her outstanding academic performance. Two words that describe the persona of Sanj are a silent worker and she has the ability to overcome challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, huge round of applause. Huge round of applause for Sanj. Ladies and gentlemen, huge round of applause for Sanj. I now call upon stage Devraj Sharma for this I now call upon stage Devraj Sharma for his outstanding academic performance. Devraj is artistic in nature and he believes in joy and play. He was actively participating in social events like visiting old age homes and orphanages. Next, I call upon Vikulla for her outstanding performance. She is proficiency in physics. She has excellent time management and multitasking skills. We now call upon Sumana Bajaj for its outstanding academic performance. Kavya believes in the maximum motive to win. He has represented school at zonal level as the captain of school football team. He was the second runner-up in Independence Cup football tournament, first runner-up in JSL's League of Eastern Football Academy. Next, I call upon Yati Gupta for an outstanding academic performance. She is medical and a hardworking student. I now call upon stage Harshit Prakash for his outstanding academic performance. He is systematic, focused, adjustable with an applicable personality. I now call upon Amrita Kaur for proficiency in painting and fashion studies. Amrita is courteous, caring, and responsible. I now call upon Kushi Sharma for proficiency in biology. Kushi is a dedicated and sincere student with a confident and dynamic personality. Now I call upon Arav Krishna for proficiency in English. Arav is well-disciplined, focused, and responsible student. I now call upon Prachi Yadav for proficiency in English. Prachi is punctual, honest, and a courteous student. Next, I call upon Tushar Singh for proficiency in physical education. Systematic, focused, adjustable. Tushar has an amicable personality. Coming up next on stage is Diya Chandra for proficiency in political science. Diya has always been diligent and persevering to achieve her goals. Next on stage is Kaushiki Das for proficiency in entrepreneurship. Kaushiki is caring, well disciplined, and has a positive attitude towards life. I request the parents of Hardik Nigam to please be on stage. Parents of Hardik Nigam to please be on stage. Hardik has proficiency in painting, polite and decent. Hardik is gifted with admirable aesthetic flair. He's won the first position in Visual Arts Zonal 2021-22 and second position in Kala Utsav 2021-22. He has represented school at state level in Visual Arts Competition 2021-22. Ladies and gentlemen, huge round of applause for Hardik. Thank you. The amazing accomplishment of each one of you is just one step on your journey. You are a perfect example that if you set your mind on something, you can achieve. Congratulations to this success and many more to come. Ladies and gentlemen, can we once again have a huge round of applause for students who made us proud in our board examination. I request Grandma Ma'am to please announce the young achievers of class 7. Thank you, Kritika ma'am. And namaskar to all. May I request Ms. Sumana Goswami, coordinator of class 9 and 10, to be on the stage? Education does not take place when you learn something you didn't know before. Education is your ability to use what you have learned to be better today than you were yesterday. The Italians firmly believe in this maxim. They endeavor persistently and make all of us proud year after year. It's my proud privilege to call on stage the achievers of Class 10 Board Examination 2022-23. May I call on stage the school topper, Naisha Machanda, a hardworking, responsible, sincere girl with an aggregate of 98.8%. She's also been felicitated for securing perfect 100 in English, social science, and French. Naisha has represented the school in science exhibition and badminton tournament at zonal level. Congratulations, Naisha.
I would request parents to please be seated. हम और किसी की खुशी से खुश नहीं हो सकते हैं क्या? अभी क्लास 12 पेरेंट्स की खत्म हुआ तो पेरेंट्स हैव स्टार्टेड गोइंग बैक. दिस इज रोल मॉडल. अभी क्लास 10 की बच्चे आ रहे हैं, उनकी खुशी में भी तो हम शामिल हो सकते हैं. So these are small things. Please keep in mind.
Thank you, ma'am. Congratulations to Naisha. Now, may I call on stage the young Italians for their outstanding academic performance. Ragni Singhal, an ambitious and creative girl with an aggregate of 97.4%, who is also a national level martial art player. Ragini aims to become a doctor and serve this title. Thank you. Bhumi Arora, a talented and sincere girl who has secured an aggregate of 97%. Bhumi loves cooking, sketching, and listening to good music. Thank you. Seher Jaggi, a student with excellent writing and debating skills with an aggregate of 96.8%. Thank you. Arnav Chandan, a passionate basketball player, outshines in academics with an aggregate of 96.6%. Arnav has also secured 99% in science. Thank you. Yagyesh Patania, a music lover, has secured an aggregate of 96.8%. He's also been felicitated for securing a perfect 100 in mathematics. Thank you. Lavanya Khandelwal, a good orator and dancer, has secured an aggregate of 96.8%. Congratulations to all. Thank you. Group photograph, please. Thank you. Now we have called on stage the next group of students for their exceptional and academic performance. Atiya Mahapatra, an artistic girl with a scientific bent of mind, who secured an aggregate of 95.8%. She's also been felicitated for regularity in attendance. Atiya is pursuing international diploma course in astrobiology from Indian Astrobiology Research Foundation. Thank you. Lavanya Sehjwani, a hard-working and sincere girl whose favorite subjects are maths and physics, has secured an aggregate of 95.6%. Thank you. Lena Vashisht, an avid reader and incredible writer whose dream is to become an archaeologist, has secured an aggregate of 95.8%. She's also been felicitated for securing 98 marks in Hindi. In fact, just recently, she bagged first prize in English essay writing competition. Thank you. Janvi Agarwal, a gold medalist in International Mathematics Olympiad, stands out among the crowd for securing an aggregate of 95.6%. Thank you. Sohan Chakrabarti, highly dependable and has a passion for music. He has scored an aggregate of 95.4%. Congratulations to all winners. Group photograph, please. Okay. Now, may I call on stage next group of students for their outstanding academic performance. Ishik Ninawar secured an aggregate of 95.4% and a perfect 100 in English. Ishik is fond of reading and writing poetry in his free time. Thank you. Kathan, a sincere, hardworking, and diligent child, he has secured an aggregate of 95.4%. Kathan likes playing chess and cooking delicious food. Thank you. Arush Prasad has an outstanding academic performance with an aggregate of 95%. Arush is JSTSC qualified and also is pursuing bachelor's degree in music. Thank you. Bakul Sabarwal, having a passion for art, photography, and volleyball, stands distinct for his outstanding performance in English with a perfect score of 100 in the subject. Thank you. Tisha Chopra, a well-deserving girl to be acknowledged for a laudable performance in Sanskrit. Tisha has secured 99 marks in the subject. Congratulations, dear students. Let's stand together for a group photograph, please. Thank you. Now may I call on stage those students of class 10 who have shown great discipline and responsibility of never missing a single day. Their commitment to education is evident through their perfect attendance records. Jayan Jangil. Thank you. Dhruv Sharma. Thank you. Aksh Solanki, it's my proud privilege to announce that Aksh Solanki is a national level basketball player. Thank you. Tejasveer Singh. Tejasveer is a national level rifle shooter. Heartiest congratulations to Aksh and Tejasveer. Congratulations, students, for your 100% attendance. Thank you. Group photograph, please. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. You may kindly take your seat. May I request Ruhani ma'am to take over the stage, please?
Thank you, Branka ma'am. Our PTA body has always worked in collaboration with schools for a healthy relationship and holistic development of children. This sense of support and community fosters a strong network, promotes school spirit, and strengthens the overall school culture. I now invite Ms. Rupali Sharma Gupta, Class 12 PTA body member, to kindly speak a few words.
Good morning, Principal Ma'am,
honored guests, parents, teachers, and my dear children. I cannot say students because I'm not your teacher. So I'm here basically to share my thoughts about what is ITL have been delivering to our children. So I'm a parent of two daughters where the ITL is taking care of my daughters like their own children. So that's what I'm trying to share with you. ITL is just not concentrating about academics. It's just not academics at all. Though today we are here for facilitating the children who have worked so hard in their academics and worked hard on their health too. That's why they have got the 100% attendance. And it's commendable to these students that they have achieved this in their milestone of their life. Now, regarding ITL, what I would like to share is what I heard from my daughters and the discussion what we have at home. ITL is looking forward with all the holistic approach for the students. They include themselves in various clubs, debate club. Children are included in various debate activities. It's just not only one set of children who are actually representing the school. It's a set of various students from various classes who are representing ITL. We have got the environment club. If I'm not wrong, last month only, there was one session happening for the environment. Children are being motivated and they are learning about how they need to take care about the environment. We just don't need to send the children to a place where just to be taught through the books. You learn so much from your surroundings, and that's what ITL is taking care of. I would really thank Principal Ma'am. She's always there coming up with the new ideas. She accepts the new ideas from the students, and she shared that right now. And one thing recently I have just come across from my daughter is like ITL is coming up with their own newspaper. And I am like amazed to see that ITL itself is having its own newspaper. Children are coming forward with all sorts of poems, their write-ups, articles, and they're putting their heart and soul into it. So this is something new which is coming up, which is being accepted by the school, the teachers. And it's just not there. I've seen teachers, they don't work from 8 to 2. And it's a very recent example yesterday night. I suppose Ritu ma'am was there. They are working for today's one of their sessions in the evening until 11 at night. Students are there, the teacher is there. I said, hats off to you guys. It's not that easy. You have your families, you have your school, and on top of it, all this holistic development of your students. I'm really amazed to see the way ITL is working towards their students, because teachers are having their training sessions regularly. So we are coming up with the traditional ideas, like when I entered ITL, namaskar is the word which I heard. And I used to say good morning. And I'm like really happy to see that they actually tell the students that you don't need to forget your roots. You need to grow up with all your traditions, your values, and that's what ITL is for. That's all I want. I'm not going to give you too much of gyan on this because you are the parents. You yourself feel that we parents are learning from our students because we are back to school from this. And every new day, I learn something new from you all. The teachers, Principal Ma'am for sure, and the students of ITL. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. When we think of Mahabharata, there's one prominent character who teaches us, and that is Eklavya. From sincerity to caliber to devotion and discipline, Eklavya is the classic example of the perfect student who learned his skill of archery without the formal guidance of the best teacher, Dronacharya. If you want to excel in your career, you need to maneuver through the obstructions and work passionately towards your goals. Your commitment to fulfilling the deadlines, your agility to learn new skills, and flexibility in adjusting to dynamic conditions of the world are required to sail through challenges. On this note, We have a mesmerizing dance performance by students of Ideal Public School depicting the beautiful mentor-mentee relationship. Panchayati progression, a five-step system for skill acquisition. Aditi, introduction. As a first step, the teacher introduces a new concept or topic by establishing a connection with the child's prior knowledge. The second step is Bodha, conceptual understanding. Children try to understand an old concept, play, inquiry, experiments, and discussion. Practice. Practice. The third step is about practice, which strengthens the understanding and skills through a range of interesting activities like project, training, application. The fourth step is about applying the acquired understanding in the child's everyday lives. Present. Expansion. The fifth step is about spreading the acquired understanding. Eklavya's passion for archery had made him believe that he would learn his own statue. He respected the statue and considered him as genuine. Eklavya, though he realized fortune, understood himself. That mentor corrected his own mistakes and completely immersed himself in the learning process to master the skill of archery. Eclampsia taught us many things. Although he lost his right thumb, he learned how to sit with the rest of his fingers with utmost dedication and rigorous practice sessions. Eclampsia was a strong-headed, diligent, and a dedicated person who had immense love and devotion for his guru, and till date remains the perfect example of an ideal student. Amazing performance, a blend of gospel tune and divine music. Let's put our hands together for this brilliant performance. It's your passion to succeed that counts, not just in your professional but also in your personal life. Our next set of achievers believe that making optimism a way of life can restore faith in oneself and can lead one to the pinnacle of glory and success. I now call upon Ms. Kriti Palit, class representative, class 12, to recognize the praiseworthy outstanding performance of class 11 students.
Thank you, Rohani ma'am. Excellence is the gradual result of always striving to do better. Namaskar to one and all present here. I take great pride in announcing the names of the scintillating stars of Class 11 for the academic session 2022-23, whose devotion and commitment brought them excellent results. May I kindly invite on stage our respected chief guest and principal ma'am to felicitate these students. I also request the coordinator of Class 11, Dr. Vishali Mishra, to please come up on the stage. With great pride, I invite on stage our science topper, Vanshika Gupta, with an aggregate of 93.5%, exceptionally merited, dynamic, published her first research paper on genetic classifications. She is the youngest licensed basic life support medical provider, started Parihar, a non-profit community. Clark STEM school topper, CBSE grad with 99.8%, recipient of Meda Chakravarti Yojana scholarship. Presently, she is the head girl and water cabinet. She is the worthy recipient of many mathematics and science exhibitions and Olympiads. Published author, spoke at NPSC Litfest, has taken initiatives to impart English classes to Ukraine refugees. Vanshika has backed proficiency in biology, mathematics, and English. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a huge round of applause for Vanshika Gupta? Thank you. It gives me great elation to call on stage the commerce topper, Ayush Jain, with an aggregate of 85%, an intelligent, hardworking, talented, all-rounder, and a quick learner. He has backed proficiency in accountancy and business studies. Ayush is the president of Commerce Club. Can we have a huge round of applause for Ayush Jain? Thank you. Our next achiever is committed to the idea of persevering until success is achieved in any field or activity. I call upon stage humanities topper Sanvi Thakur with an aggregate of 92.1%. He is actively involved and passionate about social service issues, a regular blogger on societal issues, excellent speaker, and has won many prizes in various competitions and debates. Sanvi is the vice head girl and chief editor of English publication. Sanvi has achieved proficiency in two subjects, history and geography. Can we have a group photograph with all these toppers? Can we have a huge round of applause for these students? Thank you. Productivity is never an accident. It's always the result of commitment of excellence, intelligent planning, and focused efforts. I now take the opportunity to call on stage proficiency holder, focused, committed, and meticulous Naman Singh. His love for physics and mathematics makes him a proficiency holder in these two subjects. Next, we have on stage Mehul Das Rahman, Vice Head Boy for Proficiency in Chemistry, an ideal student who displays utmost intelligence and passion towards academics and co-curricular activities. Coming up next, Dhruv Srivastava, a maths and science enthusiast, has secured proficiency in mathematics. Dhruv is grade 6 qualified piano player from Rock School, London. Next, we have the vibrant and vivacious with soaring high spirits, Satvik Rajput, for proficiency in computer science. Satvik is the president of Mathematics Club. Coming up next, meritorious, excellent orator and box thinker Pratyasha Sharma for proficiency in economics. She is represented India in International Climate Science Olympiad, national finalist in IRIS Science Exhibition, winner Regional Science Exhibition, MBPP scholar, and has written 2 research papers in economics. She is the president of Science Club. Calling on stage, very sober, sincere, and diligent, Nishu Chaudhary for proficiency in physical education. May we have a group photograph, please? Thank you. Coming up next, Abhinandan Ghosh for proficiency in political science. As president of Quiz Club, Abhinandan is an avid reader and a cricket enthusiast. He is a polyglot and knows 4 languages, including Arabic. Thank you. Next, we have the poised and hardworking Kumar Aryan for his proficiency in sociology. Kumar Aryan has the enigma to empathize and understand his peers in the situation of crisis. He is the vice president, Anti-Bullying Club. Coming up, the serious and zestful Anjali Mishra for proficiency in legal studies. As president, Heritage Club, she is actively involved in various cultural events in the school. Calling on stage, Selina Babu, an impressive speaker, trustworthy and responsible student who's always ready to render a helping hand to others. She has secured a proficiency in psychology. Selina is the President Activity Council and has held positions in inter-school psychology events. Students, can we have a group photograph, please? Thank you. Small disciplines repeated with consistent achievement. With this, number of stage 100% attendance achievement. First, we have hardworking, honest, courageous, and confident Ganakshi Sharma. She is the sports captain in the session 2020-24. Coming up on the stage, self-motivated and dedicated Sejal Chabra. Sejal has an excellent ability for creative expressions in visual form. Sejal is the president Art Club. Also, we have on the stage Kanav Sharma, the head boy of session 23-24. A commendable orator who has had 18 awards in various interschool debate competitions. A good sketcher, writer, footballer, pianist. Kanav is always in the limelight for his excellent sense of humor, and along with his peers has pioneered the trend of stand-up comedy in the school. Can we have a group photograph, please? Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to all our young achievers. Thank you, students, and all the very best for your board exam. Thank you, Vishali ma'am. Success lies in efforts, not results. Being best is not important. Giving your best is important. May I request ma'am and sir to kindly be on the stage And I invite Ms. Divya Mehra, class representative of 9th standard.
Thank you, Kriti ma'am. Namaskar, everyone. With immense pride and joy, we present here to celebrate the remarkable achievements of our class 9 students. Their determination, diligent efforts, and unwavering commitment to the excellence they have brought accolades, not only to themselves but also to our esteemed institute. May I now request Ms. Savana Goswami, coordinator class 9th and 10th, to join us on stage. It gives me great pleasure to invite on stage our class 9 topper, Kushal Jain. Kushal, who has secured an outstanding aggregate of 96.6%, his passion for sketching, football demonstrates his well-rounded abilities. And aspiring to pursue a career in business administration, Kushal's determination and diverse talent make him a true inspiration. Kushal's proficiency in science, social science, and French has earned him well-deserved accolades. Congratulations, Kushal, on your exceptional accomplishments. Photograph, please. Thank you. May I now request Sachi Verma to join us on stage for an exemplary performance. In English, an aspiring photographer with her impeccable skills and artistic vision bring life to her still photographs. Next, we are honored to welcome Sonak Sarkar, who has exhibited his excellence in Hindi. Vice Captain Trias House, a master of fluid and a captivating singer, his passion for music leaves us all in awe. I invite Adhyatma Rao Pandit to be acknowledged for his laudable performance in mathematics. A young scholar with exceptional reading skills, his love for books and passion for reading has enriched his academic journey. Let us recognize Akshay Rishi for an outstanding performance in Sanskrit. A talented basketball player who has skills and passion for sport has brought glory to our school. Group photograph, please. Thank you. Dear students, your dedication and hard work is truly commendable. Let us all applaud their remarkable achievement. As we celebrate the academic excellence, we also acknowledge the virtues of consistency and perseverance. I am delighted to call on stage our students who have achieved 100% attendance throughout their academic year. Mridul Khanna, a true inspiration excelling in both football and swimming. Bhavya Malhotra, a passionate reader who has excelled in the highly competitive JSTSC. Itiksha Kumari, a shining star with 100% attendance for the past 7 years in school. Excels in dance, music, and poetry. Advita Sharma, a passion for singing and reading, a perfect combination of creative expression and intellectual enrichment. Hitansha Upadhyay, a multifaceted artist who excels both in dancing, singing, as well as photography. Priyanshu Kunjal, Vice Captain Prerna House, a zonal tennis player and regularly in the attendance for the past 9 years in school. Keshav Ashish, a true sports enthusiast who exhibits his exceptional skills both for football as well as cyclist. Ojas D. Pancholi, his exceptional oratory skills and he's been known for his invaluable contribution to the school technical team. Group photograph, please. Thank you. Dear students, you have set an inspiring example for all of us. May your passion for learning and consistency continue to guide you towards your greater success in all your future endeavors. Once again, congratulations to all scholars for an outstanding achievement. May your thirst for knowledge remain insatiable, and may your journey toward excellence inspire others to follow in your footsteps. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I humbly request ma'am and sir to please be on stage. May I request Ruhani ma'am to kindly take over. Thank you, Divya ma'am. I now request Principal ma'am to present sir with a small token of gratitude. So we are indeed fortunate to have you amongst us. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. You're requested to kindly be seated. Thank you. With this, we come to an end of our Scholar Badge ceremony. A loud round of applause for all the prize winners. With our heads held high and eyes big success. Then we read out all the Ivy Leagues present here. No matter how high you rise, no matter what wonders you do, before soaring high in the sky, always remain rooted to the ground. Before I proceed to formal vote of thanks, I would request Dr. Sapan Thakur, our PTA board member, to kindly share his views.
Namaskar, good morning to reach the afternoon now. It has been a spectacular performance. Morning, I'm really enjoying that. Very, very good performance by all the teams. Congratulations to the winners. It has been a great journey for me as a parent. Last 6 years, my daughter is there. She's now in 12th class. One incident I can recall, because we have not gone for any kind of tuitions. I have been possibly discussing in ma'am also that we can say no to tuitions, like no to plastics. There are dummy schools, there are students possibly going to other places, they are missing this kind of social life. I can vouch for this kind of activity to be done, and I think ma'am can take a lead to possibly you can say convince parents not to go for any tuitions. Let the teachers be responsible for whatever they are teaching. That there is no need for someone to reach out to and then pack the bags and go for tuition. And secondly, the environment here is very good, very very immersive. The students are learning. I have myself been in a university. Whatever teaching we are imbibing there, possibly more than those things the students are learning here in terms of their skills, language skills, social skills, entrepreneurial skills, and obviously the intellectual skills. So, without taking much time, then I will again like to thank the school management for all their efforts to build up this kind of society which we really yearn for in the coming years. And also thanks to Major Saab for coming gracing the occasion. And he was there for the last 2 hours. I've seen uh, personally cheering up all the kids. That is a good thing. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would request Ms. Ritu Sharma, coordinator class 12, to propose the vote of thanks. Thank you, Rohani ma'am. It is said, Gyan Surya Pragata, Agyan Andher Vinash. We already saw students performing so beautifully. And when Gyan Surya जब प्रकट होता है तो अज्ञान हमारी जिंदगी से निकल ही जाता है. On behalf of ideal fraternity, I extend gratitude to our chief guest, Major Sanjay Tanwar, Shaurya Chakra Awardee, for being here. Sir, your wonderful deliberation and experience. अनुभव से बढ़कर कुछ भी. बहुत अच्छा आपने एक replicate करा है, example दिए हैं. Not about high octane drama, which you mentioned, rather, it is very sensitive and simple things in life which actually take you to the next level. And that is what you constantly reiterate. The face off of the 45 minutes is difficult.
I think our children, when they go through this turmoil, this is where your life skills come into being. The school is preparing them for 21st century skills. But eventually, when you're out in the open, you realize how important it is to bring out those life skills and face whatever it is. We do not have to miss out on life. It is so important. And introspection, which you reiterated. And to be appreciated what you have around this. And of course, you mentioned that a day in a high altitude is so important. High altitude when you go to the border, and high altitude when you're school. High altitudes are the higher thinking orders. So if you stay there, I think your life is sorted. Somehow, sir, थोड़ा सा इसको आपने बहुत करा भूमिका बांध दी, आपने बताया क्या क्या हुआ. जब आप ये कह रहे थे ना, तो मुझे स्कूल भी याद आ रहा. जैसे आपने कहा कि आप जैसे एक वो होता है ना, असॉल्ट होता है सबके आसपास. Why do we do this? Because we want to keep ourselves on guard. But eventually, sir, स्कूल में भी ऐसे होता है. जब बच्चे आते हैं ना, तो we are also in that high state of alert. हम बच्चों को कुछ गलत नहीं करने देंगे, and they can vouch for it. स्माइल करने पीछे बैठे. So I feel, and you were telling your postmate or this guy, Tiger, don't go, Tiger, don't go. But I think when they see Shikha ma'am, me, Sumana ma'am, Dr. Vishali, our kids tell us, tigers don't come. Tigers don't come. So that is eventually what happened, and this is what we do. But then we maintain the order. Do we do that? Do you think like that? Students, yeah. Achha, ma'am, one thing more I realized now that Kumar Sambhav is finally smiling. I realized I saw you today. Kumar Sambhav, can you just raise your hand? Every time you intrigue me, every time. Oh, Kumar Aryan, sorry. Kumar Aryan, right? When Kumar Aryan came just before Kana, when Kana was photogenic completely, मुझे miss out नहीं करना. He gave the right expression, right, the body language, everything was perfect, and I was watching you. And Kumar Aryan, of course, anti-bullying club and all that. Then I realized इतने time से मैंने Kumar Aryan को बोला है कि you don't speak. But then today I realized, and that ये ज्ञान जो प्रकटा मेरे अंदर हुआ है वो ये था, silence की शक्ति से ऊपर कुछ नहीं. So that is why this guy doesn't speak at all. So yeah, that's amazing. So sir, thank you amazingly, because then you made us realize that we have to manage our cups pretty well. So our gratitude to our principal, ma'am, Dr. Arya, for being the wind below our wings. She makes us fly. She makes us do things. Things don't come. She is the one who takes us out. So you are the one to take it forward. It takes immense courage, and it takes a lot of bravery to be out in the open and send sound and get things and fetch things and say, nahi, mere bachcho ke liye important hai. So thank you so much, ma'am. We are extremely grateful to the management who has been proactive in providing all the paraphernalia which is required to us. We are immensely grateful to our PTA body members, our parents who are equal, our partners who have always supported us in making this beautiful ecosystem which we have, wonderful, resplendent biome we have, and then the very most. Kadam se kadam milakar chal. You guys are just amazed at today. Beautiful this thing. And I just want to mention that Pam mentioned Kaizen, the change for the better or continuous improvement and teamwork and personal development. And I was just wondering, every time she says, today there's a new terminology when she mentions it, how beautifully she takes us forward, everything. And today what you were presenting today is actually a live example of Kaizen. So yes, kadam se kadam milake, as I mentioned, that you did not get the time to practice here, but children, you proved it so beautifully. How beautifully you can come on stage even if you do not go. Again, I go back to your point when you say, अगर introspection हम करते हैं तो कुछ भी performance बाहर का वातावरण matter नहीं करता. It's not the exterior which matters. It is eventually when you are solid inside. And you proved us that you are smart, not the smartphone, but you are smart. S stands for the beautiful, sensible soul which you had. M for the melody which you created. A for the aptitude you had. R for the rag which you created. And T, time, the beautifully time managing. How beautiful time you created for us. So thank you so much. Eklavya, again, you took us from Ek Lakshay to Eklavya. I think that is the need of the hour. For the first time, our reps have come on stage and spoken. I think everybody, पता नहीं क्या हो गया आज कुछ magic. Ruhani, you lived by your name. I said, Ruhani, when you invited sir, it's such a laudable, very nice and very interesting. Kritika thoda josh nahi tha, but then eventually you were just waiting for the mic to be adjusted and you were there. Priyanka ma'am, the grace with which you came on stage, amazing. Kriti ma'am, the order and the kind of applause which you brought around with yours, amazing again. Divya ma'am, you brought so much of vibrancy around. So much for bringing about our children on stage on this projector. When their names are reflected and their pictures are there, there's a sense of pride and presence. So of course, a big thank you to the music and dance department. And Remaji, of course, you manage, I can't see you, too much of light on my face, but yeah, you managed the show pretty well and single-handedly. Thank you so much. So, with this, I request our dear parents to kindly out for tea. Thank you so much for being with us.